The Cleveland Browns locker room has become a real-life soap opera with drama and controversy unfolding almost every day. For years, this franchise has been stuck in mediocrity, with only 4 winning seasons since 1999. Despite the talent they have occasionally found, the Browns are still one of the worst teams in the NFL, and some could even argue that they might just be the worst. But with the arrival of Shedeur Sanders, it's no longer just the Browns' on-field performance that's making headlines. It's the off-field drama that's stealing the show. It all started when the Browns made a bold move 3 years ago. They decided to move on from former first overall pick Baker Mayfield, who ironically is now thriving with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. In his place, the Browns signed Deshaun Watson to a massive contract, making him the highest-paid quarterback in NFL history at the time. A whopping $230 million guaranteed. Fans were hopeful. This was the guy they believed could turn the franchise around. But in the 3 years since that signing, Watson has played in just 19 games and thrown only 19 touchdowns. The deal, as of now, looks like a complete disaster. The situation became even worse when Watson tore his Achilles tendon last season, effectively ending his campaign early. But that wasn't the end of his troubles. In January 2025, while rehabbing the injury, Watson retore the same tendon and had to undergo a second surgery. Now, his participation in the upcoming season is uncertain, leaving Browns fans wondering if they'll ever see their $230 million quarterback live up to the hype. But despite these setbacks, there's still hope. Insiders have reported that Watson has been training in a closed-off section of the Browns camp. While there haven't been any leaked photos or videos of his progress, General Manager Andrew Berry has confirmed that Watson is out of the boot and throwing passes. The road to recovery is long, but it seems like Watson is pushing through it. That being said, his future with the Cleveland Browns is up in the air. After his disappointing performances and with a new crop of quarterbacks entering the fold in Cleveland, it's hard to imagine Watson ever playing another snap for the Browns. But one thing is clear. Watson still has potential. The talent he showed in Houston before the controversy that ultimately led to his trade to Cleveland was undeniable. It's very likely that he will get another shot in the NFL, just not necessarily with the Browns. Cleveland Browns insider Mary Kay Cabot has suggested that Watson could return to practice as early as October, although she was careful not to confirm whether he would be back with the Browns or on another team. There's a real possibility that Watson could be traded or released if he doesn't fit into the Browns' long-term plans. Now here's where the drama kicks into high gear. Deshaun Watson, even though he's recovering from his injuries, has reportedly taken on a mentor role within the Browns organization. This is especially important for the team's rookies, Dillon Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders, who are both facing immense pressure to perform. Their time in Cleveland could be cut short, especially with the 2026 draft class shaping up to be loaded with talented quarterbacks. It's clear the clock is ticking for everyone involved. But let's talk about Shedeur Sanders for a moment. The highly touted quarterback who made waves in college football is now under the microscope. After Deshaun Watson's arrival, Sanders has had to step up in a big way. With Watson still rehabbing and not yet back to 100%, the pressure on Sanders to prove himself as a capable backup or potential starter has intensified. The rookie quarterback now finds himself in the eye of the storm, facing scrutiny that very few players his age would ever experience. Watson's mentorship could be crucial for Sanders, especially as the young QB faces the kind of pressure few rookies are ready for. Sanders, like many young quarterbacks before him, will need to grow quickly. The organization is looking for a leader, and with Watson trying to help guide the rookies through this chaotic environment, it's possible that he could help Sanders avoid the mistakes many young quarterbacks make when thrown into the fire too soon. But make no mistake, the Cleveland Browns are entering a critical period. They have a team with a lot of potential, but that potential has been consistently squandered in the past by poor management and questionable decisions. The team's recent attempt to push for a playoff spot was derailed by injuries and inconsistent play at quarterback. And now, with Watson on the mend and Sanders struggling to adjust, it's unclear whether the Browns can get out of their own way.